My undergraduate thesis was on punk music during communist times. And when I was doing research on this, I was really interested in the way that the punk bands were working alongside the church, the Lutheran church in East Germany. This struck me as very strange and something that I wanted to look into a little bit more. So I talked to a few of my undergraduate thesis advisors at Harvard, and their recommendation was take a look at CEU. And once I started looking at the kind of classes that were being made available at CEU, also the regional focus. I mean, I can't think of any other university that has so many specialists on Central and Eastern Europe. This was so exciting for me, and I knew that that's exactly where I had to apply. So the proposal that I sent into CEU with my application was on some sort of cross-study between youth protest movements and the church in East Germany. My thesis ended up shifting a bit more from that once I really started to get into the material, and I found that quite a bit has been written on this already. I really developed an interest in collectivization policy in East Germany, so collectivization of land in agricultural areas. And what I was interested in was how the church responded to this. So this was the link up with the religious studies specialization. There were a number of very good classes that I really enjoyed taking in the religious studies specialization. Religious and cultural transfers in the Eastern Mediterranean, also with Professor al-Baghdadi and Professor Karsten Wilke. Really interesting and also cross-disciplinary. I think this is one of the best things about the program. You encounter so many students from other specializations. So a lot of students from the history department, of course, a lot of, as myself, a lot of students from medieval studies, but also students from sociology, nationalism studies, coming together and sharing methodologies and thoughts about practice. Really exciting and dynamic discussions we were having in class. I also really enjoyed the end of the year thesis writing seminars. I thought these were great. Over the past year, I've been working in an internship at the Open Society Archives, where we are right now. I also completed a 3-month research program in Sofia, Bulgaria, as part of the American Research Center in Sofia. I just got back from that 2 months ago. Really great time, and I think it's really been a help with my own research, having some time to get into the archives there. However, the bulk of this past year has been dedicated to applying to graduate programs. I finished up all of those applications in December, and I'm very happy to report that I will be going to University of Chicago starting in September of this coming year. Definitely the religious studies specialization here set me up in a big way to continue my research. Yeah, and I'm really excited to get started with the divinity school there. I've loved my time here at CEU. The connections that I've made, this is one of the most exciting things about CEU as well. Meeting students from so many different backgrounds with different perspectives. It's incredible the kinds of debates you can have about one specific point in history with students from CEU. Yes, I mean, this is something I would have never gotten in any context, I think, in the US, something that's only really possible at a university like CEU.